All right, the camera shut off, but our final verdict on the durian fruit is. Oh.
I still enjoyed it.
Next, we have preserved duck eggs,
Also known as the century egg, previously mentioned.
also known as the century egg or the 100-year-old egg. The ingredients.
Yeah, a century's 1,000 years.
The ingredients in this are
Right.
duck eggs, salt, and lye. So this should be.
Want to explain to us what lye does to animal protein?
Lye turns animal protein into a gelatinous substance. That's kind of how they make Jell-O out of animal hides. I think we're about to see that in work.
I'm not sure if that's the dog in the
I'm
eggs.
pretty sure that's Jet, because he just walked past and I heard a little come from him.
So
Our dog is currently sick, so we don't know if it's the eggs or our dog that smells like this.
all right, I'm gonna pick the freshest looking of the.
Oh, you're gonna pick the oldest looking. That way we know there aren't any juices.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
pick one.
Other videos, like everyone cracks it open and juices just sort of flow out. Now, here's the real question. Is it one apiece or do we split one?
You know, let's just pop this open and eat it and see.
I can't see it. Here, give it here.
All right, here's the egg. They're all individually wrapped in plastic.
Wait, here, I'm going to bring it closer to the camera.
Let me unwrap it.
I don't want to touch it.
Just angle the camera.
It's kind of moist. There's moisture. I'm assuming that's some sort of condensation.
Nope, that is the egg itself. The egg is shiny. I think I'd rather smell the bag.
That's not that bad. Try that. Smell that.
Steven taking 10.
It smells like some sort of cleaning fluid.
I'm thinking more like sushi.
It's a very shiny egg.
Fishy.
It looks
Fishy.
wet, but it's not wet.
This
Angle
is-
the camera down.
Oh no, it's wet.
Oh, it's wet?
It is.
Yeah. This is so far the century egg.
Oh, I can see the gleam on it.
Yeah.
Is it like really wet or kind of wet?
Yeah, it's just moist.
Ah.
Moist. Okay. All right, let's
do this.
do this thing.
Like earlier, we're not getting any younger. This is.
Oh my god, that's just the shell? I thought that was like the legit egg.
Oh no.
We haven't got to the.
No
legit
wonder
egg.
it doesn't stink.
You are in for a color treat.
Oh.
Finally get this egg opened up.
It just occurred to you that you opened the wrong side, didn't it?
No,
You did it on
I'm
purpose.
just cracking it open, real. Pretty bouncy.
You're bouncy.
No wonder
As we
there's
crack
Jello
it.
inside.
Okay,
Never gonna eat Jello after this.
pop it open.
Oh my
God,
god.
look for the
That's
fungal
the egg.
patterns.
It's also sometimes called a pine tree egg because there they are. There are a fungus that grows
Under the shell somehow.
under the shell.
It doesn't smell like anything yet.
No real smell.
There it is. It's just like an enhanced version of what was on the eggshell.
Yeah,
When-
it's not
He gets the center taken off.
It's
We'll
not-
look at it better.
gag worthy yet.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be gag worthy whatsoever. I mean, you've made me eat some pretty bad things. The durian fruit not being one of them.
The shell's pretty though.
It is, and there's the
There's more of the fungal
pattern. I don't know if the camera can get the pattern or not.
Just look up on Google or something. Oh, look, you can see it inside the egg there.
Yeah, there's.
I don't even see it.
You want to?
If I understand it correctly, they soak it in salt and lye, and then let it sit and ferment for a while.
Ooh, just
And
sort of
then,
turned green.
Yeah, it was a really pretty amber color. Now it's just kind of greenish.
There we go, you busted. Oh, I know it's green.
What's green?
The yolk.
Ah,
It's also very pasty.
you're very pasty, Mr. Dungeon Tan.
Man.
Okay.
Oh, you broke-
some of the eggs stuck in the shell there, but I think
Screw it.
we've got enough.
I'm not going
Wait, let me see.
after that.
Let me see the actual part you broke off.
There.
Yeah, that's a shell.
With the eggshell. I don't.
Want any of that on the
See,
egg.
it's kind of an ambery color.
You can still see kind of the green from the. Oh, dude, that's like
Okay,
perfect.
so the-
milk right there.
The yolk is very dark olive green, and the egg white has turned to a nice ambery,
Shadowed color
brown.
now.
and you can see some of the
Fungal patterns.
fungal patterns right there. They're pretty pronounced. So I was hoping to get more egg white than yolk because I think that might be the more palatable. All right, now let's
Makes you think it needs
slice this up and
You guys got
Have
the
at
bucket ready? Steven, put it in
Bucket.
between you.
In case. No.
oh yeah, that's certainly creamy and green.
Oh my god. It looks like it's filled with caramel.
It looks like it's filled with caramel, nasty caramel.
No juices came out when we opened it.
Green.
No,
That's because
it's-
it's all
it is-
congealed into a green
it is-
milky caramel.
Pasty.
Yum.
It is pasty.
This is gonna be wondrous. Okay, just
We cut it down any further, or just go half and half.
half and half. I
All
mean,
right.
there are fancier ways of doing this, but with a knife this
Right.
dull, and just for something like this, I don't want to bother with.
That is.
Okay, hold on.
Make sure you got a good shot of that. That's impressive right there.
That anyone would even think about eating this is
Who-
amazing.
Who was the first person to put this in their mouth on purpose?
Clams and oysters. Who even thought that was a good idea? Okay, hold on. Do not put that in your mouth yet.
Are you gonna
That's what he said?
spread?
I'm going to even it out because I had like a mountain.
I got a mountain too. I cut it directly in half. I got a glob that. Put that back on. Smear it back on there like the paste that it is. You dropped a little bit of your egg white jello.
I don't care.
Um,
I'm not going to enjoy
What
it.
if that actually tastes really good? What if it tastes like tree sap or something? 'Cause that's what it looks like.
Smell this. and
I'm
tell
not
me
going
that
to
tastes
smell
good.
that.
seriously, you just smelled that?
You smell it.
You know, smell is like 40% of the eating experience. So if you don't like the way it
That is,
smells, you probably won't like the way it tastes.
That is very pissy.
Like your mom.
Now I'm trying to decide to eat both at the same time.
Dude, I would just pop the whole thing in your mouth at once.
Yeah, that's the only.
Do it like a piece
Wait, I
of
can-
sushi that
After
you've
eating
never eaten
half a
before.
durian fruit popsicle, this should be
A wonderful treat to
a wonderful
retaste.
treat. Ready?
No.
Cheers.
I'm not ready. Okay, I'm 3.
1,
2.
2, 3.
I thought Steven was gonna do it and Nate wasn't.
Oh, here's your champagne.
You guys, that smells like month-old deviled eggs. Steven, chew. The longer you keep it in your mouth, the grosser it's gonna be.
Actually, it has no taste.
Flavor?
No taste whatsoever.
You mean it has no flavor? You are the one that tastes. The egg does not taste. The egg has a flavor.
Pointy isn't a flavor until you eat a dog biscuit, remember? This has no taste. Partially because it's an underdeveloped duck egg that's been rotten, but yeah, there's no real flavor I can tell.
It tastes like an egg.
All of that hoopla and it just tastes like an egg. Like a hard-boiled egg or...
Like an egg that's spent quite some time up someone's ass.
No, but these were soaked in. These didn't do that. They were soaked in a saltwater brine. Then I don't remember what type of clay it was molded into a type of clay and rolled in dry rice husks.
Yeah, the
Wish you brought your water now, don't you? I'm gonna take one drink of this and spew when I know it.
it's kind of the creamy thing. There's a creamy
Is it worse flavor-wise or texture-wise?
texture.
Yeah, it tastes like an egg.
It tastes eggy.
It's worth it, I guess, if you want to go through the.
But the
Smell?
creaminess is really. Now it tastes like the inside of my mouth is bleeding.
Fuel, right?
Kind of an irony flavor.
Well, that's ironic.
It is ironic, yes. Yeah, it's kind of an
You
irony.
see me on the camera.
Yeah, you're
It's
like
irony and minerally and
Nate's arm is screen center. You guys are composed around Nate's elbow.
okay. I would say that is not as disgusting.
And the
as
headroom
durian
on Nate is terrible.
popsicle. But
I see like half his face, don't you?
No, just
preserved duck egg
the
is
very top of his
disgusting.
head. Clausen would be disappointed in me for the competition I have this frame in. I'm not accounting for the tallest person, but if you want me to see what's on the table also, then I have to
Yeah.
kind of break the headroom rule.
Or move the camera back, whatever.
Yeah, but then you can't see everything as well.
That's all technically well and good, but how was the egg?
Egg.
Would you eat it again?
Would you eat another one of those?
Do you want to eat another one?
Do you want to eat another one?
What if it was
Not
cooked?
within the next.
100 years?
Nah. I'll probably eat one tomorrow.
It's a century egg because you want to eat one about every century.
No, I'm thinking it takes a century to forget what it tastes like.
No.
Smells like.
Well, this is
Tastes like an egg.
the preserved duck egg. You get that minerally thing going?
No.
I don't-
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never tasted pure minerals, so I wouldn't
Kind
know
of
how to
irony.
respond to that.
Like having a piece
It's like
of
licking a rock.
Ah,
like having a piece of metal in your mouth.
I don't like metallic taste. Like a penny metal or like...
Really? He says as he stares at her lip ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this has no flavor because it's surgical
pop up.
steel.
Covered
Pop
in lacquer.
Pop a nickel in your mouth, and that's kind of the aftertaste.
What about pennies?
Pennies, maybe not coppery like pennies.
I
Maybe more like a
bet
nickel.
I bet human tastes like ham mixed with pennies.
That's nice.
Why does this always
Century
come up in
eggs.
almost all the videos? we
Coming
take?
soon to a store near you.
Because the taste of
Thank you.
human.
I don't think they are.
Ugh.
Good.
Yeah, just cut the film now.
Anything to end on?
Yeah.
I already just did.
Buy it if you want, I guess.
I have something to add.
Oh dear.
Good Lord.
I gotta get this.
See, the thing is, we don't really have a good way to edit this.
I know.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna post it. I mean, all
Hot and spicy tamarind candy.
not worth it.
Not as disgusting as durian fruit popsicles or 100-year-old eggs.
Let's just hope it gets the taste out of your mouth.
Okay,
Let's hope it gets the taste out of
I
it.
got what I want.